Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Show. We are in the close season, so back into the football update shows. So, little look at yesterday's news. We've got the return of the Champions League and sadly, as ever, a load more stories involving money and lack of therein. Get your comments in on everything as we go through. We will start, as I said, with the return of the Champions League in Manchester City through. They went against Real Madrid. They had the lead from the first leg and ended up going through 4-2 on aggregate. As you can see there is Raheem Sterling sticking the first one in. Needless to say, Mr. Varane at the back did not have the best game for Real Madrid. They did get back into it. There is Benzema heading in down to Ederson's left there. 3-2, that brought it back to. Remember, though, away goals still stacked up in Man City's favour. And another mistake from Varane. That is Jesus nipping in there to slip it in. And 4-2 on aggregate, Manchester City go through to the quarterfinals, where they will play Lyon, who had quite the victory there. Key moment there, 12 minutes in, to get them the away goal. They do end up losing the tie, but going through on that there away goals rule. Memphis Depay with nerves of steel, although in an empty stadium, to dink in a Panenka penalty there, the vital away goal in the end, as we know. And the great Cristiano Ronaldo hit his a bit harder from the spot there. You can see just before half-time to make it 1-1 on the night. And Ronaldo smashes one in there. You can see long way out through the crowd with the left foot. Keeper's going to get a hand to that, but he's going to palm it in off the post. That was Ronaldo's 130th Champions League goal, as if we needed any more stats to tell us his individual greatness. But didn't matter, because Lyon went through, Juventus out. No, God, probably be the fifth or sixth Champions League for Ronaldo this season. Someone will fact check me in the comments on that, no doubt. More Champions League tonight. Barca and Napoli, that is 1-1. So Barca with the away goal already. And Bayern have already, pretty much won that one, haven't they? 3-0 up against Chelsea going in to the home leg. There is the makeup of the quarterfinals. So you can see at the bottom there, Man City match up against Lyon, the winners of both last night's games. And tonight's games will make up that third quarterfinal there on Friday 14th, which we expect Bayern to be in, and then a little bit more even between Barca and Napoli, Leipzig and Madrid, and Atalanta and PSG in the other two games. So that's the Champions League returning, no doubt, to gigantic TV ratings figures here. The other stories yesterday, salary cap in for League 1 and 2. So League 1 and 2 clubs voting for a hard salary cap now, with immediate effect of 2.5 million in League 1, 1.5 million in League 2. So really, really big story, that one. As you can see, there's an Ipswich scarf up there, and the argument against the salary cap here comes from teams like Ipswich, Sunderland, Oxford, Pompey in League 1, who are able to draw larger crowds and therefore larger revenues, but now not allowed to spend them. So a lot of angst here. There was already set a soft salary cap, which was in relation to turnover. I think 75 or 70% in your first year after relegation in League 1, and then 60% thereafter. But now the hard salary cap is in. Be really interested in your thoughts in the comments. What does this now mean? we've already seen League One and League Two be, not referred to in the same bracket as the Championship by the EFL in all of these discussions with points per game and whether teams are going to play on or not. Now does seem maybe one step closer to that Premier League Two that we've expected for a long, long time now, with League One and League Two being governed in this way, and the Championship surely not likely to vote. By the way, that needs to be said, this was voted in for by the member clubs in League One and League Two, but clearly there are more AFC Wimbledons, Rochdales, etc. No offence to clubs of that size, than there are Salfords down a level and Ipswich, Sunderland, Portsmouths and Oxford, who maybe have aspirations to spend a bit more and can afford to spend a bit more. So interesting times there with that salary cap. We'll see how that affects League One and League Two going forward. And obviously, as an Ipswich fan, I will have a very keen eye going looking at that. Charlton, oh dear, this is not looking good, is it? So prospective new Charlton owners, Paul Elliott and Chris Farnell, have both had their applications to take over the League One club rejected there. 3 individuals were subject to a disqualifying condition, and I'm sure Wigan fans will be sitting and saying, wow, well, the owners and directors test wasn't quite working for, I can't remember what the name of the conglomerate were called, the New Leader Fund, is it? That sort of Far East fund that plunged Wigan into administration within seemingly weeks of taking over. Well, Charlton not in a good spot here, and we've seen this before, whereby it's Tahoon Nima, wasn't it? And ESI kind of took over in December, January sort of time, didn't they? And that all went sour and the money seems to have been pulled out. And now we have new owners want to come in, but they're not fit and proper in respect of that owners and directors test. Big worries here for Charlton if they can't get a new owner through. Do we have another horrible Bury situation? Obviously, not that it matters, but Charlton, much more sort of storied history and in the Premier League in very recent memory, in fact. So watch this space at Charlton. Get your thoughts in the comments on that. And Wolves as well. Wolves have been fined and slapped with a squad limit in European competition next season after breaching FFP rules. They've been fined €200 there. Fine will rise by a further €400 if the club does not get its finances in order by the year ending 2021. And they'll have a 23-man squad cap rather than 25 if they qualify for the Champions League. It's been very interesting at Wolves since Fosun have come in. Obviously, that massive spend to get them out of the Championship and the George Mendes link, very high-quality players in the Championship. And since then, they've gone from strength to strength. And in the quarterfinals now of the Europa League, interesting way that this FFP is working with UEFA as opposed to, I mean, we haven't really seen it in the Premier League, but certainly in the EFL, we've seen, these charges and then backdated investigations. Interesting to see a more sort of working relationship as opposed to just big deductions and transfer embargoes. Maybe the EFL could learn from that, but I guess others will argue, well, UEFA just sitting there seemingly holding Wolves' hands. If they're guilty, they're guilty. And how big a punishment is a €200,000 fine to someone like Fosun? Let me know your comments on all of that in the comments there. Right, thank you everybody for watching. That was today's football update. As you can see, I'm trying a bit of a different setup with the microphone out front today. So give me your feedback on how the sound was. A bit more tricky with a mic in my way. Don't know quite what to do with my hands. So apologies if my delivery was a bit less enthusiastic than normal this morning. Just trying to get my head around the new setup. and we'll see how that looks and sounds. As ever, we're giving the channel a really, really big push. You can support via Super Chat and on Patreon there. As ever, like and subscribe, but more importantly, get your comments in on all of those matters today. Get the discussion going, get the debate going. We're normally a championship channel here. Obviously links with Wolves and Charlton, but in the close season, I will be doing these general football update videos. So get involved, get subscribed, get commenting, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Over and out.